Good afternoon, racing fans. Welcome to Race Day Preview. It's a 2-day carnival. Let's get the ball rolling. The first race, 3,000 up maiden, 4 furlong straight, field of 15. I'm going to go with 4 of them. 2, Chief in Command. 6, Joyful Surprise. 8, Global Pursuit. 9, Enthusiastic. Chief in Command. This is a first time runner. This horse not doing badly at exercise. On the 12th of the 5th, 4 in 48.3 by 105. And on the 19th of the 5th, 3 in 36.2. We have to give this horse a look in based on exercise reports. 6, Joyful Surprise. Another first time runner. Wesley Henry on board. Not doing badly at exercise either. On the 12th of the 4th, 3 in 36.3. And on the 14th of the 5th, 4 in 49.1. Expect a good run from Joyful Surprise. Number 8, Global Pursuit. Last time out, third by 4 lengths, beaten by Burning Edge and Danka. That was on the 14th of September 2024. This horse is back at the track, working fairly well. On the 17th of the 5th, 4 in 47.4 by 101. In my estimation, this is the horse to beat. Number 9, Enthusiastic. Last time out, third by 2.5 length, beaten by Bangarang and Alive. This horse is expected to run well with more improvement. However, I have to go with horse number 8, Global Pursuit, to get the better of horse number 9, Enthusiastic. For third, Chief in Command. And for fourth, Joyful Surprise. Race 2, optional claiming. A field of 9, 5 furlong straight. These horses are suspect horses, and of such, I would have to go with multiple choices. I'm going to go with 1, Sudden Flight. 2, Monaco. 3, Ease a Lion. 8, Big Guy in the Sky. 9, Will the Conqueror. Sudden Flight. Getting fitter and fitter with each run. Last time out, 6 by 6 length, beaten by Silver Fox and Millennium Star. Anthony Allen maintains the ride. Has back class, and if sound, will be right there when this is being decided. 2, Monaco. Very fit right now. Beaten by ZI and the speedy Nina Dorado on last. Monaco, based on fitness and back class, I expect Monaco to win this race. He's a Lion. Very fit right now, very sound, has been working. In fact, he's the only horse I see on the program that is working. Sunday the 11th of the 5th, 4 in 52.3. Sunday the 17th, 4 in 53. It tells me that Easy Line is sound enough, and I'm gonna ensure that Easy Line is in my permutations. Number 8, Big Guy in the Sky. This is the horse that everyone is talking about. Wesley Henry on board. Last time out, 7th by 14 length, beaten by the said ZI and Nina Dorado. Getting fitter with each run, has back class, and should give a fighting chance. Will the Conqueror is another one that is suspect, has back class, but has some soundness issues. However, if reported fit enough, will the conqueror can win this race. However, I'm gonna go with the fit looking Monaco just to get the better of Sudden Flight. Then for third, Big Guy in the Sky. For fourth, Easy Lion. And for fifth, Will the Conqueror. Moving on to race number 3, optional claiming, 5 furlong straight. This division 2, field of 9. I'm gonna boil it down to 3 of them. 2 favorite is 8 Golden Emperor, 9 Undecided. Favorite is getting fitter with each run. Got a soft bunch of horses. One sound. Favorite is should put these away. Beaten by Silver Fox and last, 5th by 4 length. Anthony Fraser calls to do duties. Favorite is, I expect, to beat these. Number 8, Golden Emperor. This horse is void of early speed, but has a good late turn of foot. And if the field should come back, Golden Emperor could catch them in deep stretch. Undecided. Hasn't raced since 2024, August 17, 2024. Might need a run to straighten things out. And of such, I have to go with horse number 2. Favorite is to get the better of Undecided. Then for third, Golden Emperor. Moving on to race 4. It's very competitive. It's a claiming 1 million down to 800,000. 5.5 furlongs, a field of 7. 5 of them in this race. 1, Posing Already. 2, Alexis Lodge. 4, KP Choice. 5, Awesome Anthony. 6, Rejected Raja. Posing Already. Very speedy. This horse enjoy galloping over the straight. It is now 5.5 furlongs. However, with Radish Roman on board, I can't leave out Posing Already. 2, Alexis Lodge. Ran a good race and last when beaten by Sugar Daddy. It's prominent for the first 5 furlong. Paul Francis maintains the ride. This horse on the 17th of the 5th, 36.3 for a 3 furlong spin. If the pace should collapse, Alexis Lodge will be flying home in deep stretch. KP Choice, horse number 4. This is the horse you will all have to beat. Fit as hands can be. Last time out, this horse won by a length and a quarter, beating Rejected Raja over the 5 straight course. They're coming 5.5 now. Richie Shakes got the leg up, take the weight down to 54 kilo. KP Choice is the horse to beat. Awesome Anthony, Wesley Henry, Patrick Taylor. Very potent combination here. This horse race and last. Finished second by 2 lengths, beaten by Burn Notice. Has some pace. However, I think Awesome Anthony is more of a 7 furlong. 6.5, 7 furlong. But do not underestimate Awesome Anthony. Horse number 6, Rejected Raja, beaten by KP Choice and last. Very unlucky in that race, was bumped round. Still managed to finish second by a length and a quarter. Riding the bends now. And I think Rejected Raja will be right there at the business end. However, I have to go with horse number 4, KP Choice, to get the better of Rejected Raja. Awesome Anthony Look for Alexis Lodge to be flying home, posing already. Horse number 1 with Reddish Roman. Moving on to race 5. Optional claiming 350 down to 250. A field of 14, 6.5 furlong. I'm going to go with 3 of them. 5, print quality. 7, bad investment. 9, general chief. Print quality. Walk out the box on last. Third by 5.5 length, beaten by Muscatoon. General Chief was in that race. Prior to that, Slow into Stride ended up 10 by 21 length, beaten by King Ear and Conundrum. Visor off. If you're going to give General Chief a chance, you have to give Print Quality a chance also. Horse number 7, Bad Investment. 5th by 15 length on last, beaten by Brampton Alex and Prince Aman. You see what Prince Aman came back and did? Therefore, Bad Investment is the horse to beat. Down to 350 claiming company. This horse should win on a common canter. 9, General Chief. Second by 3 lengths and last, beaten by Muscatoon. Freshen up for this. On the 19th of the 5th, I have a 4 furlong spin for it 49 flat by 103. Ryan Lewis now calls to do duty. General Chief will run very decent race. However, I have to go with horse number 7, Bad Investment, with the Sneaky Fox to beat General Chief. For third, Print Quality. To make your superfecta lucrative, go with horse number 11, 6th Avenue. Closing out your pick 6. 5 years and up, numbers of 3 imported, 5 years and up, numbers of 2, 7 furlong, field of 12. Very competitive. However, I have to boil it down to 6 of them. 3, Captain Phillips. 5, Kismet. 7, Always Right. 9, Papa Gray. 10, Workout Cruise. 12, Charming Sound. Captain Phillips is very fit. Very disappointing on last. 6 by 14 on a quarter length, beaten by Show Me the Butcher. Trainer list now calls to do duties. I expect a better run from Captain Phillips. On the 14th of the 5th, gallop 4 furlong in 50 and 2 by 104. Look out for Captain Phillips to be running on. Kismet. Now, this horse has been beaten by some very useful horses. Horses such as Lady Happy Marley, Baby Love, Sugar Sugar, Bulletproof Coffee, Aria's Reign, Best Daughter-in-Law, just to name a few. Stretches out now to 7 furlong. I think this is what Kismet needed. And Kismet will be a dangerous horse comes tomorrow. Always Right. Ran a very good race and last. Walked out, beaten by the Hot Dancer. 4th by 4 and a quarter length. Came back on the 18th of the 5th, galloped 7 furlong in 138. And on the 15th of the 5th, strode 6 furlong in 125. Always Right. I expect to run another decent race. 9, Papa Gray. Slow into Stride, beaten by the improving Hot Dancer and last. Eric Horton maintains the ride. This is the horse I like to win this race based on the last run and the manner in which that dancer has been winning races. 10, Workout Cruise. Hasn't raced since January 26. However, Workout Cruise is busy at the exercise. Very busy. They have called for Delroy Bihari. Not much confident there, but the manner in which this horse is working, you can't leave workout cruise out of your permutations. And on the outside, horse number 12, Charming Sound. In that same race, won by Hot Dance and last, third by 3.5 length. Came back on the 14th of the 5th, 4:49 by 106. Jaheim Anderson maintains the ride. Charming Sound will be a dangerous horse. I have to make a decision between Kismet and Papa Gray. Dane Dawkins versus Eric Orton. Also, Best Daughter-in-Law versus the Hot Dancer. I'm tempted to go with Kismet as my top choice. However, I'm going to go with Papa Gray. Papa Gray, just to get the better of Kismet. Then for third, Charming Sound. For fourth, Workout Cruise. Always right, Captain Phillips to be flying home with the Canterman. Moving on to race number 7. Trails are not maiden. Field of 10. It's a 1 mile journey. Boils it down to 3 horses. 1, Bob the Builder. 3, Duchess. 5, Alchemy of Souls. Bob the Builder. This horse ran 2 decent races. On April 25th, on April 19th, this horse ran a very good race behind Bossman. And on May 3rd, second by 6 lengths, beaten by Prolific Prince. Came back on the 11th of the 5th, 6 furlong in 1, 19.3. And on the 17th of the 5th, 7 furlong in 1, 29.4 alongside Cost a Living. In fact, this horse beat Cost a Living. With Radish Roman in the irons, I'm going to go with Bob the Builder. 3, Duchess. Checked furlong out on last. Ended up third by 2.25 lengths, beaten by Prince Kazir and Don Quezi. On the 17th of the 5th, 6 furlong in 1, 17 alongside Brahma Bull. In fact, Duchess beat Brahma Bull at exercise. With minimum improvement, I expect Duchess. Although stretches out to a mile, I expect Duchess with Shane Ellis to run a very good race. Horse number 5, Alchemy of Souls. Ryan Lewis calls to do duties. Fourth by 13 length and last, beaten by Prolific Prince. Came back on 16th of the 5th, 6 furlong in 1, 17.1 alongside Star Quest. Alchemy of Souls is improving, and I expect another capital effort. However, I have to go with horse number 1, Bob the Builder, to beat horse number 3, Duchess. For third, Alchemy of Souls. For fourth, Star Quest. Moving on, race number 8. 7.5 furlong, field of 10. I'm going to go with 5 of them. 1, First Offense. 2, Play Fair. 3, Oil Machine. 9, Midnight Galaxy. And on the outside, horse number 10, Shooting Star. First Offense walked out and ran a very good race on last when beaten by Queen of Soul and J Speed. Once this horse jump with this field, I expect First Offense to run another decent race. Play Fair. Very disappointing horse. However, Trainer Baba Nunes has high hope for this horse, and of such I expect a good run from Play Fair. On the 17th of the 5th, 5.5 in 109 by 102, I expect a good run from Play Fair. Oil Machine has been running some very useful races at this level. Pick up some weight, compliments of Philip Parchment. However, Oil Machine very fit, and I expect Oil Machine to be on the front ranks and could cause some anxious moments. Midnight Galaxy. The horse, in my estimation, I think they will all have to beat. Second by a length, and last beaten by Kaylin's Melody. Look at the work on Wednesday the 14th. 6 furlong in 1:15.2 alongside Fearless Mission. Radish Roman replaced Paul Francis. Midnight Galaxy will be right there at the bases end. And on the outside, horse number 10, Shooting Star, was in that same race with Kaylin Melody, but was one pace all the way through. Anthony Hallin replaced Wesley Henry, takes the weight down to 53.5 kilo. On the 11th of the 5th, 7 furlong in 1:31 by 1:17. Blinkers on. Please note, and of such, Shooting Star should put up a good fight. However, I'm going to go with horse number 9, Midnight Galaxy, to get the better of horse number 10, Shooting Star. Then for third, First Offense. For fourth, Playfair. And for fifth, Oil Machine. Moving on to race number 9. This is a Labor Day trophy, 7 furlong. I'm going to boil this race down to 4 of them. 6, Sistine Treasure. 7, Major Danger. 8, Blue Vinyl. 9, Fearless Force. Sistine Treasure ran a very good race on last. Third by 3 1/4 length, beaten by Divine Force and Gervano. Continues to improve with each run, and I expect Sistine Treasure to run another decent race once again. Horse number 7, Major Danger, beaten by Mahogany on last. Fourth by 6 1/4 length, with 57 kilo Everton Miller in the hands on that day. Radish Roman now calls to do duties. Look at the work on the 11th of the 5th, 6 furlong in 1:15 flat. And on the 17th of the 5th, 5.5 in 1:06 by a minute. This horse is thrown to the minute by trainer Philip Fiani. Major Danger will be a dangerous horse comes tomorrow. Horse number 8, Blue Vinyl. This is the class horse. Has been improving with each run. Likewise, was beaten by Pack Play on last. Picked up some weight. 57 kilo, Dane Dawkins. I expect Blue Vinyl to sit just after early fractions and to make a winning move close home. 9, Fearless Force. This horse is improving with leaps and bounds. Won and last by 7.5 length, beating likes of Sheer Delight and Mr. Senator. On the 18th of the 5th, 4 furlong in 49.3, Richie Shakes called to do duties, 49 kilo. This is the handicap horse in this race, and as such, I'm giving Fearless Force a fighting chance. However, I have to go with horse number 7, Major Danger, with the Sneaky Fox to get first run on Blue Vinyl, horse number 8. Then for third, Fearless Force. And for fourth, horse number 6, Sistine Treasure. Running off your I-5, you could put interesting times ahead. Closing out, the last pick 6 is race number 10. Numbers of 2 and imported 4 is an up maiden. 6.5 furlong, a field of 15. I was raced down to 4 of them. 2, Design Diva. 6, Cleopatra Queen. 9, Buttercup. 15, Mila K. Design Diva This horse didn't do badly on last when finished 6 by 9 lengths, beaten by Princess Catalina and Buttercup. On the 17th of the 5th, gallop 5 furlong in 104. Although Design Diva is void of early speed, I expect Design Diva to be flying home in deep stretch. Cleopatra Queen. Where's the Henry for Alfred Brown? Now the sound is a horse. Has issues. However, once reported fit enough, Cleopatra Queen should run a decent race. Horse number 9, Buttercup. The horse I think they would all have to beat. Slow into stride on last. Ended up second by 2¼ length, beaten by Princess Catalina. I expect Buttercup to win this race. And horse number 15, Mila K, continues to work well. They have changed the rider now. Robert Aladdin replaces Abigail Abel. I expect Mila K to be on the front end, hook up with the likes of Monster Vigorous and Have a Joy. Awesome Line, those are the speed horse. However, Buttercup should sit right in the slipstream and should run past these in deep stretch. And as such, I'm going to go with horse number 9, Buttercup, to catch horse number 15, Mila K. Then for third, Cleopatra Queen. And for fourth, Design Diva to be flying home in deep stretch. That's it for me, racing fans. Continue to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Best of luck. See you at the races.